Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Jatoya Monet with Authentic Truth with Jatoya Monet. I really appreciate you guys and all your support. Kind of to dive into it, I wanted to kind of talk about mental health. I had a mental breakdown. Basically, I felt like it was a crisis yesterday. Multiple things just kept happening back to back. Once again, putting other people's needs before mine. I literally felt like, for example, was trying to get things done over the phone. It wasn't working. I had to go pick up my son from daycare. And there was like almost no gas in the car and I didn't realize. And yes, that's my fault, but I was so distraught and stressed out. I parked to get gas and I got out. My card wasn't even in my wallet. My wallet wasn't even in my purse, I should say. So I had to drive all the way back home and go get him, and that added a like extra 30 minutes, which is fine. At least I still got to get my son, you know. Just a lot of stuff just not working for me yesterday. I tried to get homework done, the computer wasn't working, so on and so forth. I think those little things on top of major stresses in my life caused me to get to the point where I was thinking suicidal thoughts. I didn't want to be here. Not to the point where I was gonna do self-harm, but to the point where I was just saying, you know, I don't want to be here. There's no purpose for me to be here. Kind of just like digging myself in, I don't want to say in my own grave, but that's what it felt like. It was so dark. I wanted to go to the mountain, but with all the luck I was having, I was just like, I'll probably get stranded up there. So I came home, took a nap, and yeah, I didn't want to talk to anybody. I wanted to cut off all contact with everybody. Thanksgiving's supposed to be at my house this year, and I just texted the group message, and I basically told them, you know, like, I don't want to have it here. I'm sorry, I don't want to be around anybody. I want to be alone. I'm just pulling up some of the messages so you guys can kind of understand. I said, I don't know why I'm here. I don't want to be the person to help others anymore. I don't want to make a difference. I don't want to be alive. I just want to disappear forever. The only thing that would make me happy right now is if I died, so I don't have to deal with this anymore. And that was me texting my sister. That wasn't the group message. But today's a new day. That was yesterday, and I feel completely different. So it just goes to show that you can get through anything, that you're gonna have bad days. If you can, try to make those bad days into just, you know, bad moments. In that case, I think I just needed to have a bad day to release and cry it out and stuff. But I just kind of wanted to also talk about, you know, getting help. If you are going through a mental crisis, it's very important that you reach out to people. You don't know what your life means to other people. I know sometimes when you're in that mood and you feel like nothing's going right, or, you know, the world's against you, you don't realize how your light, your smile, your presence impacts a lot of people. That's one thing that I definitely thought about, 100% thought about my son, my siblings, my dad, and, you know, even friends. I have a huge impact on people, and it's okay to go through your emotions. It's okay to not be okay, is where I'm getting at. I do have a counseling appointment. I do go to counseling. That's one of, one second. So I do have an appointment on, tomorrow. I have an appointment with a counselor tomorrow. I did pick up counseling when I was working at my last job that I just quit, because it was such a toxic environment. During our sessions, over like I would say a 2-month period, since I was having so many highs and lows, she wanted me to be evaluated just to make sure if I needed medication or not. I'm 100% against medication. I've already tried a lot of medications that didn't work for me. My body just doesn't do well with medication, even like birth control and stuff like that. But I did have my psychiatrist appointment on my birthday, which is weird, November 4th. When I tell you that was like a blessing to have that appointment on my birthday, it really was. It opened my eyes to a lot of things. I do have a gluten allergy, and I do have lots of food sensitivities. Also, gastritis and acid reflux. So your stomach, just in case you're not aware, I don't know if whoever's watching this also has stomach issues, but if you do have like stomach issues, your gut is one of the things that absorbs the nutrients from your foods the most. And if there's something going on in there, it could affect, your serotonin levels and stuff like that too. So during that appointment, she did advise that I start to change my diet and stuff, since I'm really against the medication. One thing that I was told to do is drink alkaline. That's also supposed to help with like the stomach and stuff like that. So hopefully, it's been like 3 days since I've been drinking it. So I'm still trying to find the powder supplement that she was talking about, but I'm drinking. I don't want to show the label, but it pretty much looks like this. You can get at your grocery store. I don't want to get flagged from YouTube, but pretty much what it looks like, the jug itself. She is screening me. Sorry, I'm adjusting myself. I was sitting on my foot. But she is screening me for bipolar. When I first heard that, it made me feel super embarrassed and super like defeated almost. But once I was diagnosed with depression and PTSD because of losing my mom and stuff like that, and being in the car accident with her, when that stuff happened, I don't know, I just feel like it was easier to handle. I don't know, but I feel like it is what it is. And one important thing that she did mention to me was that people who are bipolar or tend to have bipolar tendencies are at a way higher risk of committing suicide compared to people with depression. So that kind of, made me want to make sure through this screening, I'm as honest as I completely can be, if that makes sense. I'm as honest as I can be, being completely honest. That way I can make sure that, I'm safe, the people around me are safe. I don't feel like I would ever do any harm to myself or any, others. And I just wanted to make it clear too, there is nothing wrong with being bipolar. Any diagnosis that you are diagnosed with, I don't like diagnosis, like those labels and stuff, but our bodies are not going to be 100% chemically balanced throughout our whole entire lives 100% of the time. But just know that when it comes to certain things like being bipolar, for my experience, the reason why she's screening me for bipolar is because of when I get upset recently, I get to the point where my head starts to get really, really foggy. I almost feel like I'm having like an anxiety attack. Not always, not every single time, but the times that I have been getting really upset, um, my vision will be foggy. Last time I was doing homework and I literally read the same sentence like 10 times and couldn't comprehend it. Like I just feel like crazy and then I'll snap. So whether if it's just like my surroundings or if I'm here by myself and I just yell at the computer, you know what I mean? But I just think that that's stress. Um, who knows? I'm taking classes right now. I haven't gone to school in about 10 years, and 4 of those classes are accelerated right now, so they're crammed up in 8 weeks. I did the late registration, so unfortunately I had to get those classes. So I'll know for next time. I just think that there's a lot on my plate. But even still, I don't consider those healthy behaviors. And I want to do anything I can to make sure I'm the best me for me. So that way I can help other people, my kids, be there for my siblings and stuff like that, you know. This behavior just recently started. I would say around the time I got the Moldavite, I'm not gonna lie. But it is teaching me. I'm finding new ways to ground myself. I'm finding new ways to to go through life, I would say. If I feel myself getting stressed out, I'll take a break from like homework, take a breather, walk around, stretch, go on my phone a little bit. We have to go through tests almost every day, and some are a lot easier than others. And just like I had that day yesterday, that's not going to be the only time that I go through that in my life. I've gone through, you know, worse, like losing my mom, and here I am today. So I feel like there was so much more I had to talk about. Sorry, my brain is like, because I'm always on the go, guys. I'm doing homework right now. I just wanted to make a quick video, and to talk about, you know, things that we naturally go through on a daily basis, and just know you're not alone, and we will get through this. See you guys next time. Bye.